Danganronpa! Let's just jump right into it. Let's get started. We've got a trial today. Well, we have to finish the investigation first. Then we've got a trial. Gonna find out who killed Chihiro. His feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? The library? Come on, let's go in. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Okay, let's look at the list. Or the books. There's no point in checking there. We need to find a real clue. There, okay. Fine. I remember on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
Why are you so surprised? It'll all make sense once you're inside. This music is really good. I'm enjoying this a lot. Whoa, there's so many books and files. That's what an archive is, dude. And so much stuff.
So, in
too.
other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. The books. Shelf is stuffed tight with files. Not really thinking about it, I picked one at random. You have a sharp eye indeed to select that one. Huh?
that's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original was kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Wouldn't be a stream if the kitty wasn't being loud right next to me, would it? I love him like a good boy. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Another shelf? Any files?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. A dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? I don't know what that means. Oh! I didn't even know what button I just pressed that skipped the dialogue. It's control, apparently. Oh, and while I was trying to figure that out, I skipped it. Am I? I'll just let it go for now. The wooden box, it's empty. But judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. That proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? I guess I should be talking to Byakuya. If you pay attention to your... Oh, I already tried that, didn't I? What? There's a circle up here. You can't click up there. And it won't let me spin around any further. Oh, okay. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? Yeah, Byakuya. It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Monocline, baby! It's genuine. We've tapped everything. What am I supposed to... This shelf? There's a ton of fake files. Thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. And those are internal documents police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. Good for you, Byakuya.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This man is so flamboyant. This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. It's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? And why would they give it to high schoolers? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's case truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. No use. And we can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it. What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. Pretty sure they do. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. Tell them, Naegi. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Okay, so Makoto talks about how he's like the most average person, which means his common sense is the average common sense, or the common sense, if you will. Anyway, the documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a sec. You're saying you've read all these documents, and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. All of your family is a single member of that council? And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. What if Byakuya is the actual mastermind? Honestly, Mastermind Byakuya would be really good at you. I'm sure that exists, but like, I vibe hard with that. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. I bet that's a lie. I bet he's making that up. I don't believe him. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the genocide Jack. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's old blood. And not old blood, what? The victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. Where have I seen that before? It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key individuals and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, that her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? It's almost like the files that say that's what happened are right here in this library that every single one of us has regular access to.
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The culprit
words,
isn't a copycat killer. It's the real genocide.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. But then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is walking around among us. Among
Interesting.
us. He said it. Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little gang. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
such
Get down on
ignorance.
your knees and beg. I might even show you myself. Byakuya, that's so forward. Okay. Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case file. You let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. I do like this little animation. Like, the way that zooms is really good. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Murder cases of Genocide Jack. Top secret! Why would you ever write the word top secret on something? That's gonna make anyone who sees it want to laugh. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32, Tetsuhiro Honda, 17, Shoji Gaku, 23, Haruise, 14! Wait. Ew. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. No, because, well, okay, it depends how old Togo was at the time, right? Because we know that she only kills boys that she thinks are cute. But, like, it's possible that this started when she was 14, so the 14-year-old is still a horrible thing to do, but not inherently creepy for that reason. I guess, yeah, because it must have, because this is like multiple years. And she's what, 16 in this game? I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm so hung up on that detail. Anyway, a bunch of names. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. Where did she get so many stickers? Who is making these identical stickers, and why has the manufacturer not, like, stopped selling them? And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Again. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. evidence suggests the suspects lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for it. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Okay. I'm very surprised that they used, because DID is the correct term, right? Like, that's what's still being used today. Which, obviously, this is a horrible depiction of it in this game. But I'm very surprised that they didn't, like, call it multiple personalities. Anyway.
So, in other words...
The key point is that the culprit may well have a split personality. There we go. Split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV? Am I part of another totally unbelievable story? This one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Is it, Makoto? Is this somehow worse? Maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide got case file. Let's go. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait! Byakuya! Don't leave me behind! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Where are we going, buddy? Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play
Enough
with
of
you.
your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. Well, to him, you are. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues next to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that's the hero. And that murderous fiend is one of us! But who isn't? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to go find out everything I can. Okay, I want to go back into the library because I believe we need to look at that lamp in the extension cord. It wouldn't let me do that before. See, it's not plugged in. Oh. Guess that's not a truth bullet then. I feel like I have to relearn the controls every time I open this game, no matter how many times I've played it or how recently it was or whatever. Okay. Ooh, where's the pool? Where's the pool? Pool. Makoto, there's a pool. I'm so tired. Can you guys tell that Fizzy is absolutely falling asleep right now? Had a long day. Hi, Hifumi. I don't want to talk to you, but I think I should. Ding, ding, ding. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as
Another
if...
stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee
I'm sure of
what I
it.
found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. You sure about that? You wanna get it? Oh yeah, Miss Lindenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? There we go. That voice was slipping from me for a second. Okay, so where is Celeste now? The warehouse by the door. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Thanks, Hifumi. You weren't helpful. locker room. Locker room. Stain on the carpet. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet. And we need the poster. Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. I wonder if Sayaka knew any of them. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Makoto hates gay people. Yeah, I think that's all there is here. Is there anything in the actual pool? I don't think we've gone there at all yet. We could just to do it. Hi, Chihiro. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so
before I
then,
go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Chihiro's e-handbook. Alright, Chihiro, we gotta examine your body again. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's bound. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope is used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended, a fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking for the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body has been added to the treatment section of your handbook. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. We have to go back. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay, before we do that, I want to talk to both Sakura and Mondo.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body, her soul.
No
To target
forgiveness!
such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. It's okay, Sakura. I mean, it's not okay. Now, what do you think, Mondo? You had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. Makoto, no! You're literally the strongest girl in the world is on the other side of this room. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Oh, we already had that conversation, didn't we? Okay, we need to go to the library. There's still more I need to check, but you told me to go to the library! Bloodstain. We already saw that one, yeah. Is it the poster? Is that what we need to look at? Bloodstain poster, the blood is so much not what we put, but the big breasted swimsuit model is too much. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... Sorry, I wasn't clicking. That's That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Again, Makoto hates gay people. Could the posters have been switched? If they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Okay, so we need to find Hina, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so we want to go back to the library. Oh, I wanted to go to the pool. There must be... Oh, okay, we're supposed to look around in here. We're supposed to look at this. The girls' locker room card reader. The door is unlocked now, so it's kind of pointless. Gun? Question mark? Is that a real gun? Why is there something like that here? It's dangerous, and it also has nothing to do with the case. Makoto is shaming me. Makoto's so mean. Tiffany, do you have anything to say?
Da 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 da!
Okay, no.
That's it.
The same dialogue we had before.
Well, it...
Let's just keep digging around. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Don't seem to be any kind of clues left. There's the life ring. That's not, yeah. Flotation donut. Owie. With Owie also seen a little bit of flotation donut. This one looks like corn. Since it's yellow. I looked at everything. Why would I let me leave? To discover. Like, what, Makoto? I looked at it all. Monitor. Am I supposed to look at the boys' card reader? There's not a card reader, but the door's unlocked now, so it's kind of pointless. Look at the security camera. No, I wanted to look at the camera again. Ah, surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happened and they're still forcing us to go through with it. There's nothing else here! Am I supposed to go to one of the locker rooms? Because before it didn't even let me leave the locker room until I found everything. Do I need to go to the pool? Is that it? Because I don't think there was any evidence in the pool, right? I know later this locker is important, but not in this trial. In the lockers, guess not. Yeah. Oh, I did get a mono coin though. In that case, it was all worth it. Security camera that we can't even click on. Leave the pool. We've already looked at... Yeah, we've looked at everything in here. I don't know what it wants from me. There's more left waiting for me to discover. So back in here, did we looked at everything in here? We already looked at these last time, didn't we? Yeah, and then we put the thing on the carpet. We talked to everyone. Yeah, it lets us leave the locker room, so it must be something out here that it wants us to do. We literally looked at everything. Okay. Let's look at everything again. This is frustrating.
Da 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 da!
Yeah, I can
Nice.
do that. I'm gonna keep doing this, but a little bit slower just to make sure that there isn't a reaction.
Well,
Our reader is going to tell us to use this now. That's odd. Why is there a gun here? Like, yeah, Makoto, this is a murder game. Different related items. I looked at the flotation donut because we talked about it, but Aoi was like that. Monitor won't matter. You can talk to Hifumi, which we've done several times now. I don't understand. We've touched everything. What do you mean I'm missing something? There must still be more left waiting for me to discover. Like what, Makoto? Please explain it to me. Give me anything more than that. Talking to Hifumi again.
That's it. Well,
He doesn't really tell anything for us other than telling us. We've clicked on literally everything. There is nothing else in this room. Yeah. Our key to exit to the hallway. Okay. Maybe it is something else in here. But it lets me leave this room, which makes me think it isn't. Like, look at the security camera. And it's the same dialogue the one out there is. Just talk to someone else again. This is what we already got. That dialogue. Let's just talk to Sakura? I thought we were talking to Aoi before, but maybe it is Sakura again. You spent a long time exercising.
Of course.
Okay, this is new. This is what it wanted us to do. Sorry it took me so long to find it. I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys and girls locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. See,
However,
but there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercise. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercise. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now. There was just a stain in the other locker room.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Disappearing stain. Okay, now we can leave. That's what we needed. Alright, now we gotta go back to the library. Yes, leave the area, finally! Ah, why did it make me go backwards? What was that? Library. Okay, now we're gonna notice the extension cord. And the lamp won't turn on. Stop forgetting. Lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right there. Oh, that's right, Yaki was using an extension cord. There's no extension cord here now, there's just one tying the body up. I wonder if... Okay, so I'm gonna get the Genocide Jack files again as well. And Fizzy's gonna take a drink. I never know if you guys hear gross drinking sounds when I do that. But, you know. Okay. Ooh. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm looking at my sound levels, and I think I want to turn the game down a little bit. Because it's almost as loud as I am. Is that better? I think it looks better just looking at the levels of like the peaks. Okay. We wanted to look at the case files again from this shelf. There we look. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. What about Genocide Jack himself? Okay. So we can leave the archive and we can leave the library. We did what it asked us to do. And now we head downstairs to the warehouse. Come on, come on. Okay. The warehouse is in like the dorm area. Oh, hi Taka. How are you, buddy? Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it, I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Oh, buddy. I love Taka so much. What a good baby boy. Okay. Now we can go here. And the warehouse is like by, like around this way, right? Like by the trash. Come on, computer. No? I could have sworn it was. Well, guess we're gonna do a lap around the dorms. Okay. Let's see. Is it this hallway? Yeah, there we go. I knew it was one of those back hallways. Okay. Now we gotta talk to Celeste. Hello. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Towels, jackets. Looks like they put together a good collection of school equipment. Oh. I thought we were talking to Celeste. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case? That was so accusatory. I love passive-aggressive Makoto. I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a
I
hurry.
love the way Celeste's hair looks in this CG. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes,
I
indeed.
assumed she was merely stuck enough to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. That's cold-blooded. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste's account. Okay. We don't really have any more direction. Yeah, like there's, you know, all the warehouse stuff, but I don't think we need to... Oh, we already looked at that one. Whoopsies. Monitor. Alright, well. Okay. Where else do we need to go? This is the thing about splitting the investigation into two parts. Right, the laundry room. This is the one where it's important because the track jacket is in here? Question mark? I seem to recall that. No. Watch me look at all the washers again and I'm still wrong. Monopoint though! We're gonna get so many presents next chapter. Should we click on all of them just to see if they all give us monocoins? No. Okay. I could have sworn there was something. One of the cases we need to go to the laundry room for. I'm very sure of that. And I'm gonna keep trying it every case until I'm right. So it better be true. Okay. Ooh, where do we want to go? Hold on. Let me think about this. So, okay, let's open up. Not the map. We want our e-handbook. Truthful. There we go. Where's Allie? Because we need her account too, don't we? Wasn't she like in the dorm area with Toko? Toko, let's try that again. Toko's room, we should probably just leave her alone for now. Where did Hina go? I don't remember now. No one's in the dining hall, right? I don't know, guys. Oh, there's Hina. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out. She just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. I love this sprite. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Oh, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused. I wonder why.
Yeah, totally.
Yup, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talks to boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? I don't know how Aoi slipped into this more Valley girl kind of voice. I don't think I was doing that before. Oh wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Aoi's account. There we go. I was pretty sure we had most of the evidence already. Class trial time, baby.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
We'll be there, Monokuma.
See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or... It's about to begin. Oh, we didn't even have to walk here. Nice. The red door is right through here. What happens if I try to go somewhere else? I'm sure it'll just tell us we can't, but I'm curious. There's no running away now. The red door. I have no choice but to go through it. Alright. The textures on these are so bad. We need a 1x2. So is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come
Kidding,
on.
I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna
Okay,
do?
I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. You're terrible. You're just terrible. Phew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calming. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here. Where's Kyoko? Wait. Oh, there she was. Okay. Kyoko, can I talk to you? I want to know what you think right now.
Shall we go?
No, that's it. Does everyone only have one lion?
Hey, come on.
Fucking Togo, man. What's got her so worked up? Yeah, just one line from everyone. There is something odd about Togo's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. Alright, let's go. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. Thank you, Kyoko. That was helpful. I gave a small nod in reply. One last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Oh, there's less people now. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. I really enjoy that you can see a little bit of white outline around all the characters. Like, if you look closely, you can tell that they're all separate JPEG or PNGs just thrown on there. That's real good. Like, not even, like, it's not you can tell who's gonna die situation from it too, because the survivors also have it. Like, somewhere is this asset that's just the elevator with no one on it. Anyway, okay. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, you're raring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road. That's the same thing I just said.
chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial! I love that he says that every time. Okay, we're gonna save over what we already had. Okay, set skills, because we did get some new skills. Increases the time limit for each phase. Time limit increase is good, because he does not like a timer. I already have that one. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, effective during the bullet time battle. Okay. And let's... I didn't mean to open the handbook, I just wanted to finish our preparations. Trial, all rise! Here we
Let's
go, guys.
begin with a
We're in
basic
it now.
explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Dumbbell. Alright. Let's hope I remembered the class trial controls. Oh right, I set it to time difficulty, didn't I? Did I? No, I set it to normal difficulty.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Dumbbell! What? Think you have some proof that contradicts what I said? No, I was answering your question.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a...
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blood?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go. Oh, come on.
That certainly would.
Poor Chihiro. Yeah.
Chihiro's... It appears it was...
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blood?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Boom! There we go. We did it.
No, that's wrong.
It's all good now.
Can we
how are
agree
my
that
sound
the
levels
object that
looking?
dealt the
Hold
fatal
on.
blow was the dumbbell?
I think I need
found
to
at the
turn
scene
down
of
the
the
game a
crime?
little bit again.
It was covered
It
in
is
blood.
just so loud in my
And there
own
was
ears.
nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind
Yeah,
of injury.
this seems better, maybe? Question mark? Okay.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Well, yeah.
Yes! That's so creepy!
No, it's not. This is a murder investigation.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Oh, do you?
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. That's what he just said. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added. Oh, let's hear it. White noise. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's right. Interaction difficulty is set to gentle, which I don't believe it is. Subject case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Yeah, give it all that at once.
What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna miss that one. I thought I took too long.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
Oh, do you?
What?
I found this file while I was
I
looking
like that
around
it
the
doesn't
archive
occur
in
to
the library.
anyone that they've all had access to this file.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't
Or
it?
even,
What
like,
was something
how was
like that doing in
Makoto's
the
first
library?
thought not, oh, this murder happens as soon as Byakuya's been really obsessed with the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide
But you're
Jack
missing
case.
important ones.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Ooblust.
No.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made
The
public?
suspension.
What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Tell them, Naegi! I can't believe he said it for real. How the victim was positioned.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However,
And also
Chihiro was
Byakuya.
most definitely suspended in the same way.
No.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the
There's this
real Genocide
giant
Jack.
pointing finger.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
I forgot that he said it so bluntly so early on. That's really
Genocide
funny.
Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
This asshole.
What? Hey, okay, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember?
Bloodophobia,
What kind of serial
hemophobia,
killer
I
is
believe
afraid
it
of
is.
blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. It means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Oh boy. Oh, it's a Hangman's Gambit. That's right. I forgot about this one. What letter are we looking for? Are we looking for a C? Wait. Come on. C! I'm trying! Z. Oh. There we go. I cannot believe that's the word. Like, that's just... They didn't have to do that.
Is it because
This
Genocide
game is
Jack
not great.
has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere
kitty
in the
on my
file
lap.
too.
Red alert, kitty on my lap.
They thought that the suspect might have...
In fact, I can't see
what
the
did they
screen
call
now.
it? Dissociative identity disorder.
He's in the way.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
God damn it.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Byakuya used to be my favorite. Like, when I first played the games when I was like 12 or 13. Her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual,
I got so
right?
distracted talking about my middle school love for
That's
Byakuya
right.
that I forgot which
Think
one to
back.
pick.
She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up,
I'm fine. Yeah! Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah! She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, and a sea of truth and a web of lies. That sounded a little too Monokuma-y. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
not to mention,
She
once
looked
she
so
regained
scared.
consciousness and
Why
saw
would you do
Chihiro's
this to
body
her?
again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Won't let him have control. Let's drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room
I like that
wasn't to
fiend
keep
is
other
the word
people
they
from
decided
getting
to
in.
use constantly.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her.
Oh.
What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Yeah, because she trusted you with that.
Last night,
Jerk.
just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could
You just
appear
went
and
ahead and
attack at any
exploited
time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
Oh,
Said you
sorry, I didn't mean to
wouldn't
click.
tell anyone.
Oh, poor baby.
You
promise.
I mean, that's a hard thing to say about Toko, but, you know.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not
She
some
should have
romantic
told someone
fantasy
else.
fairy tale.
Who wouldn't do that to her?
Besides,
Makoto.
you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide
Why
Jack
is
kill
he
anyone.
doing this to her?
But in spite of that promise,
Ugh. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But
Honestly,
you
I don't
weren't
believe
able
that.
to
I think
do
he
it.
did say that,
You
and now
just
he's
couldn't
lying.
resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening
Damn.
act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Hello, Genocide Jack.
Person, you don't mean.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. How did he trigger that? A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... There she is.
Well, hello there.
Oh, there's
Is it
the
me you were hoping
tongue.
to see? What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go
The
with
ultimate
Genocide
murderous
Jill!
fiend. So Genocide Jack is enrolled in Hope's Peak? Are we... Did she give herself that title?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
It's not, but
One of them
okay.
happens to be a serial killer. You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so
Oh
different
my.
from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a
Okay, I would be so curious if they did make... I know I keep talking about wanting a 1x2 so bad. But I'm so excited for 2x2. But like, if they did remake this game, do you think they would change any of this and make it a little bit more... Because this isn't what any actual disorder is like, you know?
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
I do like her sprites a lot, though. This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question? What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell
herself
you,
in
I
it.
am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing,
I
the
love when
police
the
and
sprites
government
on
and
the side
society in the
shake
outside
like that.
world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
You know, he's got a
I'm a
point.
bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Is she... Wait, hold on. Because Genocide Jack, Jill, Show, whatever you want to call her, is very eloquent all the time. Is she actually the one who wrote Toko's books?
Just kidding again!
Okay, maybe not eloquent all the time.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Already been ruined. So I keep adjusting in my chair. For some reason, I'm just not getting comfortable today.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Well, there you go.
I cannot imagine
Believe it came right
anyone
from her.
other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Bizarre.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
I don't know
Do you
why,
really
but the way she
expect
said
any
that
of
line
us
was
to
really
believe
good.
you?
Does anyone else have, like, sometimes I'll hear a line in something that just, like, scratches my brain in just the right way. And it, like, I just want to listen to it over
I
and
could
over
never
again.
believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. Let's go! Make your argument! Status of the dead body. That could mean a lot of things. What do you mean by status? Like that it was...
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
There we go.
What more proof do we need?
Okay. We know which one it is now.
Give it up. You killed her.
Alright. And speed up the bullet hit into
You say that, but do you
Perhaps if you had an...
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
There we
What
go.
more
No,
proof
what?
do we need?
That should have hit. That's so
Give it up.
frustrating.
You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill
You say that.
Perhaps if you had an...
Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to this
Yeah.
incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
There we go. Finally.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and
He's
this one.
supposed to be so smart. How did he not notice these details? Or did he just think no one else would notice them?
Huh?
That's
How's it
true.
any
It's
different?
his ego.
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more
No,
sense.
that made perfect sense. That was
There
very
are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
One clear difference. What is the third genocide Jack cases? Look at the neck and stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference. The fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from
it
the other
is.
murders.
And it took us all
It'd be
too
strange
long
for
to
someone who
notice.
kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method. And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Sure, dude.
Please stop comparing killing people to cooking.
I don't know why, but the short portraits for shorter characters always kills me. Like, Chihiro's being so short next to Hagukure's was really funny. Right, significance is related to how she's suspended. The other victims are strapped to their hands. See a clear difference. What was used to suspend her?
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
With a plug.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and
Okay,
the
can we talk
arrangements.
about this sprite for a second? Two, and how, because we know Toko, writer brain, and all that, she is literally biting her thumb at us. I bite my thumb at thee. What a silly old-timey reference.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
What
Big
else?
Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more
Big
difference.
Macintosh, brother of Applejack?
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed
Plain as
that little
death,
lolly
you know.
girl.
Let's see, there's a pattern surrounding victims, and Shihiro didn't fit it. You'll notice is... because Chihiro was her lover! No, Chihiro's a girl.
Is it because Chihiro
I mean,
was
no,
a girl?
but yeah.
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money!
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide
This
Jack
is spinning
cases,
a lot
all the victims had
this
something in
episode.
common.
Ken Hagata. Yeah, we know all the names. They're all boys.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so
Why doesn't she ever try to kill Byakuya?
What is wrong with you?
I can't help
I don't
it.
think she does. Now I'm suddenly not sure if
Boy fangirl.
that's a thing or
The
not.
loopy side of me
I don't
just
remember a
hates
lot
it.
of what happens in UDG.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged man-madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
I mean, maybe.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Yeah, but she's got the
Lowly
scissors.
car!
Lowly, cur.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival.
Yeah,
And
Byakuya.
if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
Well, it makes a lot of
Whatever
sense.
reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors.
See, she's biting her
My
thumb. Well, not
own
at him. She's facing the other
envy
direction.
of the entire world! Scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that? Da-da-da-da!
This one is really good too. I love the way the pigtails move.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong,
I also really like that you can see where the lines in where the braids move are in that
I
image.
have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
And yucky.
That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
So hold on, there is one person who could have copied it. Select someone. I do like that it lets you select a dead person if you want. I mean, I know there are points where you do have to do that.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
What a
Plus,
shocking
you'd
twist.
already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then, the reason pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
That sprite is so good too.
Rearrange the scene to disguise
Busy plays
it
the
and
game
make
and
it
doesn't
look like
talk
I
about
put my
how much she
stamp on
loves
it.
the art challenge.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Yeah,
Then
it
I
does.
must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Like you knew right where to go. The locker room. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? More suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're
I mean, I want to go into the one I'd never
I should have
seen
naturally
too.
thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
It's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. Oh god, what's our new element? True flashback. Okay. I forgot this is a thing. I'm glad that I read this again. Hold on, I'm adjusting in my chair again. This is not a very comfortable chair. Okay. Remember, you can use as many times as you want. It'd be wise to memorize a different weak spot. Okay. Alright. Good luck and have fun! Okay, so this doesn't matter because we need to take...
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity
No white noise,
to check
huh?
out the girls' locker room,
Oh, Hifumi.
Absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
No, it's not.
The victim was Chihiro, who
No, that's wrong! We did it.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Weren't we looking
So
for
your
Chihiro?
claim that you
Wait.
went to the girls' locker room
'Cause didn't
first
she, like,
because
not
Chihiro
come-
was the victim doesn't hold up.
Well, whatever.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your
Oh
reasoning
no, I
is
guess,
still
because
too
that was
weak.
the one where Monokuma, like, woke us up.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely
Yeah,
you've
that's
got more
pretty
than that.
solid.
Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. Got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
The cord!
There is more to it.
Yeah, there we go.
Think about it. We just talked about the
Kyoko's gonna
differences
save our
between this
ass.
case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders, the evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? I'm actually not 100% sure on this one. Okay. The lamp might be important, so we might not immediately have to absorb something else.
You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very
That's
own
true.
special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
That's also true.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed
Yeah,
about
we're all
that
so
rope.
close, guys.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh,
Obviously,
goddamn it.
somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I missed. My aim is bad. See, good thing I'm not shooting any real bullets.
What?
Okay,
The
let's
difference
get through
you
a
want me
little
to
bit.
when I want to kill, and I use those same
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
From the light.
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh, come on!
Obviously, somebody else must have
God
had it
damn
hidden away
it.
somewhere.
We'll get there, guys. We'll get there.
difference. You want me to explain when I want to kill, and I use
Skip,
those
skip,
same
skip.
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right!
Then there must be something...
Hey, Byakuya,
Okay.
where'd you get it from, huh?
So we gotta aim
I'd never
slightly
seen that rope before in
above
my
it.
life. Obviously,
No!
somebody else must have had
Oh,
it
you're
hidden away
kidding.
somewhere.
What? The difference? You want me to explain when I want to kill, and I use those same
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right!
Then there must be something...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from,
I
huh?
just went away too fast.
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Yes! Okay, there we go. There we go. We did it. We're fine.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Oh.
Because, you see, that rope...
I'm trying to get,
Or
I
should
should have
I
noted
say-
already, I'm trying to get the Steam achievement for not using any of my concentration for a whole
that
trial.
extension cord?
Because he loves the Steam achievement.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one
I
who
mean,
took
there
the
has to be
extension
more
cord.
than one extension
I can't
cord in
imagine
this
any
world.
other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Yep. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
It couldn't possibly be that simple.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
That's the problem.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime.
Sleepy.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Several things. Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said is the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. The scene of the crime.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Mm-hmm.
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Where?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Oh, Byakuya.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
Well, yeah.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well,
I love the little
think
bear
it's
faces in
entirely
the background,
possible that
too.
she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Alright. Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? He seems so excited about that. It's kind of cute. When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Alright, fine. Something has switched. The posters.
I got it!
I mean,
the
and the
proof that
carpets,
she was
but we don't
killed
know
somewhere
that yet.
else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yeah.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have
Because
a poster
they're
like that?
lesbians, Makoto.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
Yeah.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
The
You know what I'm
carpet.
talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls'
Is
locker
that a
room
thing?
earlier,
Protein
I spilled
coffee?
some protein coffee on the carpet.
Oh. Sorry, I got distracted.
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away, it's that it was moved. Did no one else go into the other locker room? That seems like an important part of the
The
investigation.
stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
You just
Then,
know what the stain looks like?
Does that mean that the carpets were switched
Okay,
too?
before I got distracted though, I was asking, is
Why
protein
would
coffee
anyone
a
do
real
that?
thing? I've never heard of that.
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning.
Not the
but
entire room. They got
why
lucky that
would
it
the
only
culprit
landed on
bother
those two
doing
very movable things.
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker
They
room.
used someone else's.
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling
That's a
you,
really
I
good
know
line.
how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Alright. Broken handbook. Come on. I feel like it lingers on that for so long.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it!
Yeah.
She must have hacked her e-handbook!
No.
She was the ultimate
I do just want to look at everything before I jump into that one, but that must be right.
No problem for her.
You can't do that.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Yeah.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really...
She must have hacked her e-handbook!
No, I missed it.
I'm sure that would have...
No, I don't. She used the thing. Huh? I'm talking about Leon's
I'm gonna
handbook.
try this.
She has
No,
that.
guess I'm
She could
not.
get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Is it really... Could Chihiro really have gotten...
Eventually I'll get, you know, good at this.
She must have hacked her e-handbook!
No, that was wrong. Alright, I guess it is the other way.
Is it really... Could Chihiro really...
It isn't like the whole point, like it's a noted thing that you can't do that.
Would have been nope.
I think that should have been right.
The thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Oh, it's gonna be too late.
She could get into
God
the boys'
damn
locker
it.
room no problem.
I got distracted by the late noise. I mean, that's the whole
She
point.
must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have...
No, I don't. She used the thing.
Huh?
Okay.
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No! Oh! Okay, that worked. That worked. We're fine. We're good. We got it. And my foot fell completely asleep because I got distracted by that, and I was in a
don't
weird
think
pose.
Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
That's right. That's right. We thought Leon's was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah,
Yes,
I guess.
okay,
that'd be
I
pretty
remember
impossible,
now.
Huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
What if you steal something? It's because
Of
then they
course, if
didn't
it were
loan.
broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
I know the
She
rules that
must
you
have
can't
hacked
steal
it,
it.
like I
but-
said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook.
There we
The
go.
instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Taka, is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the?
Hold on, wait.
You finally decide
Version
to
of
open
the
your
story,
mouth and
hear me
that's
out.
what you've got to say?
Where they vote Byakuya and they leave it there and everything. And like Mondo wins and escapes and everything, and then the angst when Taka finds out that his bro did it, right? And then Taka dies and Mondo just has to live with that reaction forever. I love gay angst.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
Transgender. She transed her gender.
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more
Pictures on
exciting?
that chair are so bad.
Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be
mean,
boring
Tumblr
or I'll
must
be
know what she
very
wants to show them.
unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was back to the locker room.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
It feels so weird to have the voiced lines over this section. Like,
I'd like
when
you to
they're in here.
examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully.
You know, I kind of want to see Hifumi do that.
Hands?
That reaction.
No,
would
wait,
be
no,
really
wait, no, wait,
funny.
no, wait, no, wait!
It's probably best.
Like,
if
yeah,
I
it would
don't
be
get
horrible
my
and
hands all over
disrespectful,
a
but the
girl's
moment he
bed.
finds it would be hilarious.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
Go, suck it up.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a
come
dead
on.
body. Just let one of the boys
Kyoko
do it.
already did it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Chihiro wouldn't want any of this.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
That face is so good.
What is it?
I love that even like the ripped parts of her shirt stand up in this sprite.
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this
Adjusting in
fact.
the chair again, you know how it is. There we go.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Ben, it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Yeah, I bet you did, Monokuma.
Was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I hadn't
Coco,
killed him!
or Jack, or Sho, or whatever your name is.
What Kyoko wanted to show
I don't know what to call
everyone,
her.
Huh? Interesting.
I hate Genocide Jill, can I just say? That's a dumb name.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Alright. We must be getting closer to the end now, because we've already solved
Now
Genocide
then,
Jack's identity.
let's resume
We've
the
already
class
solved
trial.
Byakuya's involvement.
We've all just learned
Yeah.
of the shocking revelation that
So we've hit
Chihiro
most of
was
the big twists
actually
already.
a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl,
I hate
but
that
a
they
boy.
immediately switched the pronouns. Like, we as the audience know that Chihiro... I mean, like, we can be pretty confident that Chihiro wanted
And
he, him
because the
pronouns.
victim was male,
because of things
he
we know
would
in
have had
Danganronpa
no
X.
problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his
don't know
handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then,
Okay.
there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
But then what happened to Liam?
Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
I hate that Byakuya would be part of the I can always tell crowd.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay,
except
well,
for who did it.
Connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Oh, has it?
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Yeah.
But I
just
think
don't
he
believe
might
my
not actually
boyfriend
be
could
the
have done
killer
it.
after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At
That's
least,
true. I guess he wasn't
that's how I
trying
see
to. He was just trying to add something to the case, not
and
to.
Byakuya.
I mean, not that I'm
And when
defending
you found
that,
out the murder
but you
took
know,
place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you.
like he wasn't trying to throw it off
And
so
then
they guess
again,
the
when
wrong
you found
person.
out
or
Chihiro
anything.
was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as
Damn.
correct?
He's
Teacher
right.
Byakuya?
I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Alter? Alter ego it?
Fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really
I like
telling
how
the
quickly
truth,
he changes there.
why?
It's like,
Why
haha,
did you
he
do
got
that to his
me.
body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without
We
talking
haven't
about
had a
it little
non-stop
more.
debate in quite a while.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Indeed we do.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight.
I do like when they're all in agreement. It's kind of cute.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
I like
course
wholesome
I do.
interactions
What
between
am
the
I, an
Danganronpa
ant or something?
characters.
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we
a
resume our
long
game of hide and
discussion.
seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? It's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. Which means the killer is a guy.
I got it!
Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, we would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. That's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. We gotta find out why the handbook is broken. Monokuma directly told us that Leon's can't be— oh, what was Celeste's account again? Right, seeing her with the tracksuit.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
sure if
I
someone
just have
saw
a
the
feeling it
killer,
wasn't
they
Sakura's
would
right
have said
away, though I
something
think
by
that
now.
was something we could have contradicted.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some
Oh,
point.
or something we could
Even
have
that might be enough for
absorbed,
now.
maybe?
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's
Yeah.
over. It's all over.
We're probably
You
supposed
wanna
to
know who
absorb
saw the
Sakura's and
victim?
use it against Hina.
The killer. And only the killer.
Oh,
And it's not
oh,
like they're just
that
gonna
was it. That
turn
was it.
themselves in.
Okay.
Game over, man. Game over.
I will read Steve. Okay. Use it all the way to the... Not a single... or, yeah.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might
Yeah.
be enough.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over.
This is
It's
what we...
all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer.
Boom.
And only...
Yeah, there we go. No, that's wrong. Woohoo!
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Oh yeah, I forgot until you mentioned it.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto!
The rest of you had no
Of course he
idea,
says that.
did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then
So
I
why did
assumed
Chihiro get the
he headed off
tracksuit
to
and then not
exercise.
use it? I guess if he was killed before, he could put it on.
Track jacket and a double bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
So sad.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No,
You know what's a
you already have what you
man.
need to make the connection.
I mean, I know who it is. They don't know who it is.
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that?
Wait, why does the track jacket make it
You
up?
really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
I bet Kyoko
As
does.
was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag?
I mean, I know
or
like our
jacket?
final clue is that Mondo says
bag
it's blue
was
when he shouldn't know that.
Just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
We're getting there. Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. Alright, let's go. I like like the music in these games.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading.
Yeah.
He was on his way to go exercise.
That's true.
So next we have to ask,
Oh no, white noise.
why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
We don't know what
got
tracksuit he
He
chose.
picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Again, we don't know that.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
What could this mean? I mean, technically
Hold on a
that's not
second, Mondo.
wrong.
What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then I assumed he headed off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color.
Oh ho ho, but
So
you
why
did.
did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
Blue.
As a matter of fact, it was blue?
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then,
Incredible.
Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
Because you killed him.
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Exposed in the
Then the
incinerator
only
that we
reason
know
he could have
would have
known
been
what color
difficult
the
to get to.
tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
It took me a second to figure out who Cherry was.
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He
And
walked
Marvin
past
was
me,
doing weird
and he was
things.
carrying
Why
the
is she
tracksuit
leaning
in his
over
hands.
so much?
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
Stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran
Okay,
into
but
him
so much
briefly,
of this hinges
you
on
couldn't
literally
possibly
the
have seen
ultimate
what color
fucking
the
liar.
tracksuit was.
I mean, I know that's not her title, but
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with?
I mean, yeah.
What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
See, she appreciates that
That's
bluff
why
a
you
little
said
too
you
much.
knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. The way he was acting. No? The way he
There was
talked?
a certain turning point that tipped me off.
Oh,
Maybe
wait,
you
yes.
didn't notice it, Mondo. You only call
I
guys
did know that,
dudes.
okay.
For girls, it's chick.
I knew what the right answer
And
was.
after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Noticing tiny details is like what she
She's a
does.
witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you?
Oh, the
Did you
music
really
cutting out.
kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Well, because you are one.
Yeah, he would never
Even
do
aside
something
from
like
killing
that.
Chihiro,
This is a
you are
false
one.
accusation.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a
Something
problem.
else. We're not out of
It
leads
seems
yet.
we are all out of leads.
Yeah.
My time has nearly come.
You knew he had something more up his
That's
sleeve.
what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi,
Wait, his
weren't
little
you
ghost
telling
friend.
me
I
you
don't know who
found
he's
some
referring
evidence?
to there.
Really? What kind
Is that a
of
reference
evidence?
to an anime? I don't know every anime. No one knows every anime.
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly,
Oh, buddy.
might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's
If you really insist, then... Here it is.
Leon's handbook.
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Is it Leon's? Wait. Must belong to. It's Chihiro's, right?
I got it! We
Yeah.
know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Wait.
For a fact.
So why did
For a
Hifumi
fact indeed.
already know? I guess he
was
wouldn't have
totally
looked
sure I'd
past.
found it.
Then it
Just
must
the
hold some
name.
clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
Except for the one weakness.
This one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely
He said they have
did the
one weakness.
handbooks
We
get
just gotta find what
broken?
it is. I don't remember if he told us what the weakness and all is. By hitting its weak point.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak
couldn't
point
remember if you
actually
did or not.
was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma?
Oh wait, I forgot that detail that Mondo would have
I
done
think
that,
it's a
but no one
necessary
found
piece of
figure is
information
secret.
if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But
Why don't you
you're
just make it a
sure you
rule
won't
that no one
follow
can
their
break their
example?
handbook?
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will
I wonder who was exposed to high
totally
temperatures.
break. I flippin' knew it.
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees.
Is that really how hot
You don't
saunas
get
get?
burned.
I've only been in a sauna like twice ever.
It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow
You learn
pushed
something
directly
new every
onto
day.
your skin,
And
you
sometimes it's
definitely
from
get
Monokuma.
fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
That's really interesting.
Interesting. I learned
Yeah,
a
you
new
get it,
fact today.
Taka.
That is a mere trifling
I mean, clearly I've
speck
learned this
of
before.
knowledge.
So, yeah.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
Not at
What
all.
if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by
Are
accident?
we, or like Makoto, at least the only person who knows
What
about
if
the
the
sauna
killer took
competition?
their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Is this gonna be a select someone again? Be the one who wore all their clothes. Yeah, okay. Is he this way from us? I don't remember. I mean, it's a circle. No, the other way would have been faster. Okay.
Here's my answer.
I don't remember their order. That's something you'd think I'd memorize. Is
your
the
handbook
trial
got
order.
broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Oh, buddy.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago. Remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
Every time.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold up. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I don't want to believe it either, but found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay. Ooh, I'm not sure which one it is.
Let's test
It's one of the
Makoto's
E-hand.
assertion.
One of the E-hand.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you
Wait.
broke your own handbook.
In other words, if
Oh, it's
Mondo's
so hard to
handbook
scroll
is
on-
actually broken,
On a laptop,
then that
that's
proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No, it doesn't. That was an accident.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all!
Broken E-handbook, thank you.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Okay, because we need to do that against Mondo's handbook broke during your summer. Yeah.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other
Want to
words,
get rid of some of that
if
weight
Mondo's
noise?
handbook
Except
is
I missed the
actually
weight noise.
broken, then that proves that what Makoto
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No! I'm so bad at
Makoto
this
was
mini
Mondo wouldn't hurt a
game.
fly!
Let's test if what he said you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
And I missed it again.
See? Makoto was wrong.
I
Mondo
swear to
wouldn't hurt
God.
a fly!
I'm gonna get a bad score on this trial.
Let's test if what he says
You broke your own handbook.
In other words,
if Mondo's handbook, then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Finally.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken
Turn it
handbook
on,
that was
show
in
us,
the main
buddy.
hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's true.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
Wouldn't it have,
so
like,
then, the broken
baseball
handbook in
shaped
the main hall is
dents in
actually
it?
Mondo's, which would mean that
Like,
the
even if it's not
handbook
destroyed, it
Mondo
would be
has right
somewhat
now
damaged,
is actually
right?
Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead,
sure.
they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more
Also, I
interesting.
mean, if loaning it is
As such,
against the rules, what are you gonna
agree
do?
that
Kill the
exchanging
dead person?
handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come
Oh,
on! Tell him he's wrong!
I can't take this.
You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong!
This
You
chapter
made
is
it all
so
up!
sad.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time?
Oh shit, it's
from the
comic
beginning.
time.
That way, everything will become clear. And we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Okay, let's go. Closing argument. Okay. Okay. So we see here, this is Chihiro. Yeah. There's Chihiro and Celeste with blue tracksuit. Ah! Okay. This page. And we need... Let's see. Oh god. I'm not sure which... This is them going into the boys' locker room. Right? And then we want to see... Or is that... This is the killer's hand, because it's gray. Hold on. Okay, let's go over it. We'll come back to that. Yeah, this is Mondo working out. Where was that image? Oh, that noise is so annoying. Okay. Then this is, I suppose, the bloody poster, right? Yeah, it must be the bloody poster next. Then boom, hit Chihiro, pick everything up. And we take it all into the girls' locker room, right? And then they carry Chihiro. Oh wait, this is that frame, so this one isn't used at all. So hold on. Right, this is taking the poster down. Okay. We're gonna go over a little bit. Because this has to be entering the girls' locker room. Yeah, now everything's switched. And then Byakuya comes in. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Byakuya comes in. Okay. And writes bloodlust. I guess the extension cord. Wait, hold on. We want the extension cord first. Extension cord, then bloodlust. That's the order I do those two things in. Okay, then they throw that in the sauna. Ah! Is that supposed to be the handbook dropping on the sauna floor? Wait. There we go. No, because this is the handbook hitting the sauna floor. So this is them leaving the sauna. This is them taking the handbook. Okay. Right, we write bloodlust on the wall. Yeah. Into the girls' locker room. Okay. Then this we want probably putting the poster back up. The blood splashes on the poster, yeah. Is this them entering the locker room, maybe? I don't think this is right. I think we're gonna have to redo some stuff.
Let's take a look back to before the incident.
This is so, I like it because the later games you get like a little
Celeste saw
description.
Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
It's just hard to
At
tell
the
what's going on in
time,
the
she was
picture.
apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Okay, first one is correct.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who is apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
No, what? Fuck. Okay. Grr. I guess, wait. Because if we go over, hold on. Because we see the... Oh, this is a different... frame. So it could be this one, and then we probably don't want this one. Then that's probably going to be this one, because that's Chihiro going in. Okay, let's try
The killer
that.
is you! With bag in hand, Chihiro
We
headed
know
out.
that. Okay.
She made her way to the
Yeah.
lock, but how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Yes. Okay, there we go.
Simple.
got it.
Because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use
Yeah.
his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
I really like this goofy looking guy
It seems
in the
likely
middle
that the
behind
killer grabbed a
Chihiro.
nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him.
Flip
And
splat.
that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
All of the killers'
It was
drawings
likely in
are
the heat
so
of the
good.
moment.
Or like the drawings of
The
the killer.
body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
No! What? Because you take down the bloody poster, right? And then you put it back up. What do you mean? Is this the dumbbell maybe?
The killer is you!
We're gonna click through.
But then, removing...
No! Ah! This game is hard, actually. Okay, let's... Yeah, because then this is when you go into the girls' locker room. I suppose, yeah. So they put the poster up after they were in. That must be putting the poster up. Okay. Which means this could potentially be... Oh, I hate that noise. Okay.
The killer is you!
That feels not right.
Which is then...
Yeah, we've seen that. Okay. See, it's so
finally
hard to
carrying
tell
the
from that
corpse
little
into
picture.
the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary
Like,
to
you
get
have to
into
be
the
following
locker
the
room, of
exact
course.
logic that they want you to follow.
But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
No, it doesn't.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's
Dun, dun.
exactly how the
I do
killer
love
did
the
it.
sound effects written out.
With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
Isn't there like a specific word for that? Like, I mean, I know onomatopoeia, but I feel like there's one that's exclusive to comics.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
I would not call it that.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Yakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation,
Oh,
making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
Oh.
He used the cord to string up
This one's
Chihiro's
sad.
lifeless
Looking at
body.
Chihiro like that.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
What? Oh, come on. We're losing so much influence on this one. Okay, wait. That noise is so annoying. I wish I could turn that noise off. Okay. This has to be the killer leaving the sauna, right? I can't tell what we're looking at here. Is this the killer opening the door? I mean, it's clearly the killer's hand.
The killer is you!
Okay. I'm gonna try this one here, just in case. Because it can't be any of the other ones that we have left. Alright,
The killer is
a shot.
you!
Sure. Oh, that's how I had it in
And
the first
around the
place,
same
too.
time
That's
that
annoying.
Yakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Yeah. No! I swear, if we lose our last heart on this, I will cry. We're running out of influence. This looks like it might be the sauna door. It's definitely not the dumbbell. We can rule that out. It's gotta be one of these two. But I don't know what this is. I guess we can see the floor is red
The
there.
killer is you!
Yeah.
And over there, they...
Okay.
And just as the
Wait,
killer
why is that the
expected,
e-handbook?
the
Because it's
steamy
shown
sauna
as
was
black
enough to ruin
everywhere
the
else.
electronic gadget.
I.
Somehow, the killer knew
This
that
game
the
is
handbook
frustrating.
couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Alright. Did it with one heart left.
Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Oh, which means we only have the one influence point. Because we still have to do the bullet time battle. Okay. It's against Taka in this case, right?
Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence?
Hey, buddy.
You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Evidence that Mondo is the killer. That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now. Once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element! Fever time and nega time. If I press the space key, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push buttons at random, you won't miss. Yep. Okay. This only lasts until the focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. I'm not super worried about that. Activate nega time, tempo marker will disappear. I'm real good at rhythm games. Like, this one isn't the easiest or best designed rhythm game, but like, it's not insane either. Okay. I do have a hand on the spacebar in case I need it, though.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you.
It wasn't letting me click for some reason.
Show me some evidence.
Failed! It wasn't letting me click! Uh-oh. And this is the version where we all vote for Makoto and everybody's sad. Yeah. Makoto's not the black end! Okay. We're gonna skip this. Yes, give it another shot. Let's go.
I refuse to give up yet.
God damn it. And we're gonna... we're not gonna get mono coin. I mean, we're gonna get some mono coins. Okay. Alright, let's go. This time maybe it'll let me actually click.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
okay.
I won't listen! False! Your
How long
turn.
does this last? This is frustrating.
I refuse to vote! I refute you!
Because it changed tempo right as it was doing this, so I don't even know what the tempo is.
Show me some evidence! I won't listen!
And it wasn't like following the music.
Show me some evidence!
This should prove it.
Haha, got him. I mean, I feel bad that I got him. Ooh, because he's so bad at
So
video
far
games,
is
you
right.
guys.
Mondo must have replaced
But
his
I'm having
broken
fun.
handbook with
There's
Leon's.
that.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
You don't gotta do that.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aww,
I did it. I killed him.
buddy. It's so sad. Results. Oh, we didn't do awful. Yeah, there we go. Well, overall A. I'll take an overall A. 79 monocoins. That's good. That's good. We're happy with that.
Bro!
Clear the class trial without using your concentration skill. We got the achievement. We got the achievement.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma.
Somehow getting
Get it
an
over
achievement
with.
and celebrating it feels
Ask for the
wrong.
goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank. Who will you elect as the Blackened this time
Grab
around?
your lever and give it a yank. I rented a movie like that once. See,
Will
it
you
doesn't.
make
I
the
don't even
right
want to make
choice
dumb jokes.
Or the
I'm
dreadfully
sad.
wrong one.
This is
What's it
sad.
gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? The grayed out ones are so funny to me. This is such cute art, though. Like, I love that little drawing. Why'd they make Mondo such a cutie?
What?
Okay. Oh, I have to do the voices again. Uh-oh, this time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Owada! In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What
Why
is
are you
this?
apologizing? Why? 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 Why did you do it? Oh.
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo has taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit Control key to fast forward the text. Why would I do that? Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. Unlike Chihiro! I'm weak. Weak. Oh, buddy, we're skipping. I don't want to listen to that. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Embarrassing! Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's
It
right.
was me. Yup, it sure was! The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo is the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Oh, maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. I assume that's a Monokuma line. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Was it that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least, a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Oh, buddy. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you... Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad! Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone? It's impossible!
Don't make me repeat
How many
myself.
times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. But he was your bro, Taka. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Ah! Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Vroom. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. That flashing is starting to really bother me. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why...
I just...
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Okay, but Mondo did not kill his brother. Lying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. That's such a pointed thing to say. Hey, kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team. You and me put together. It's a promise between men. Oh. He decided... I got so sad I forgot to do the voice. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. Aww. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. Aww, because it mirrors what Chihiro just said. I mean, I know that's really obvious, but this game's good at making you emotional. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. You didn't even kill him, though. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. Right there, he told me a secret. Seriously, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
'Cause, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
Aww. I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am,
What?
I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me?
What?
I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a
Stronger
bitch.
than Daya! I don't remember anything after that. I'm gonna take a drink really quick. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey!
I
Killed
killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
Oh, buddy.
And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
At least he, feels bad about it. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again, I dare you!
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want, is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now,
That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Okay, here we go. I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
This one hurts. Guys, this one hurts. I'm sad. Oh, and now it's time for this bullshit. Yeah, here we go. The Cage of Death, I believe it's called. And Monokuma with his hair. That is really good. Let's go. The tigers. I do like the kind of circus theming. I mean, obviously Fizzy loves a circus. That's not a secret to anyone. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You know, there must have been at least a little bit where this was fun. Like, just for a moment, that had to be pretty exciting. God, I sound like Monokuma. Here it comes, here it comes. And, yeah. I'm so normal and reasonable. Oh God. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. Well, good, because that's what I just did. Come on, why isn't it clicking? There we go. It can't be! My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Oh, buddy. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. No, there'll be another one. Byakuya.
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that...
However...
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing
True,
to be
Taka
done.
agreed for him. Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw a corpse. You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't even have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all of that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Taka, you decided to use that. Create the fake murder scene.
But...
Damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Yeah, not the only thing he wants to pierce into you. What? Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You...
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope into despair. What do you mean? 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 Mean. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. The noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled
so
up.
Cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Here we go.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good
I love the
spot.
implication that he's made some sort of cat's cradle thing without any fingers.
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get
I wonder
moving, it'll
if
be
the
like a
views
roller coaster.
on
There won't be
the
any
screens behind him actually
stopping
line
it.
up with where the security cameras are. Because like the one that we're looking at in the pool definitely doesn't. Unless there's another security camera there that we just don't see, I guess. But we know the other one is behind the gun.
Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie.
Ooh, who is it? I know who it is.
Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Well, she kind of does that. There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere. I'm so normal and reasonable.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
And eventually you'll figure it out. Aww. And now we get Mondo's jacket. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. The end. There we go, there we go. Aww. To be continued. The Crazy Diamond. Alright, we're gonna save over there because I don't want to do the trial again. Okay. And I guess we're gonna close off here. I mean, it's just about time. It's been a good 3 hours. We didn't even get any free time. I had the free time wheel pulled up. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah. I think we're gonna cap it off here. We beat chapter 2. Whatever feelings we may have about that. And boy, do I have a lot of feelings about it. But I will see you all tomorrow to play some Uma Musume. And then on Saturday, we're starting our brand new game, which is Date Everything. We're going to be playing that. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm excited to find out. So yeah, thank you so much for coming out. I've had a lovely time. I hope you did too. And au revoir.